Kia ora koutou anō. He mihi tēnei kia koutou I tēnei pō. Mō tā koutou tautoko I ahau. Mea ku kōrero mō te kapapiri ona. Ko tēnei tōku hōtaka, rua o te kau mā toru. Rua rau. Ahui. Rua rau. Me te kore, me te toru. So we are at Library 203. And thanks once again for those of you who are here to take on board all the learning you can get and, to learn to understand a little bit more than the norm. Okay, we keep saying, read and study the blog. It's all very well saying that, but, I think many people need to see it and hear it being explained so they understand. And I mean, we're all not the best when it comes down to understanding kōrero. We have our own interpretations. We probably take it all in our own stride and all in our own way. So not everyone is the same. But anyway, ko Bex ahau, no Maririwa, kia Aotearoa New Zealand, ke kōna tōku kainga, engari, tuku oku whakaro ke waho. Ke waho, tonu. Ko te kaupapa tēnei pō, ahua turu ngā pāne kei roto I te blog. Engari, etahi, he rongonui, etahi atu, he reminder. So, jogs the memory and it recalls a lot of things. So, let's go there, okay? Now, just going to go here because I know Key touched on this last night and this particular CBATRA meeting is over, but let me acknowledge the winner of the Bitcoin competition in Te Rawiki for last week. And of course, here's the man, Raisling or who has had the highest total so far for a week of Bitcoin competition. I think he ended up with 118 in the end. And of course, the guy who was leading, Ace Fletcher, ended up as second place winner. And the third place winner ended up at Miriam Murphy, because this guy here, Azota, did not turn up to the prize giving. So the rule is, You must be at the English Sing Button meeting on a Monday night to collect your reward if you think you are one of the winners, first, second, or third. And saying that though, as I said last night, I'm going to repeat it again. I would look at being in the first 6 to 10 places because it could end up like this again. The third place getter didn't turn up, so I went to the next person who was there. The next person wasn't there either. So finally they got a person below that. I think she was fifth in the end. She was fifth in the end, and am I sharing, Keith?
Oh, I've got to go in.
I don't think I am. Damn.
No.
Okay. I'm just going to finish this with here, and then I'll go back out and share.
Yeah,
Not to be
that's what happened to me.
again.
That happened to me too.
I need a sign that in front of me on my headphone saying, don't forget to share. Use the share button. That's what some of us broadcasters forget. Maybe we should have a blinking sign. To do, I tell you, it's so easy to be able to just do that. And hang on, just need to take this up a bit. Okay. Now let's go share this time. If Christy is busting, Christy will be going, again, Bex? Look, we're so in a hurry to get on and do my livey. God knows what I was thinking. However, you know, it happens. Okay. Right, so I was here and I was showing you this. The winner. Oh. I was showing you the winner of the Bitcoin competition just finished, which is Raisling. And of course, Ace Fletcher ended up second, and third place getter didn't turn up, so Mary Ann Murphy ended up with the prize. So, goes to show you, you don't have to be in the first three to get a prize, especially if people don't turn up. Congratulations to Raisling for winning this week's Bitcoin contest with an impressive 118 paid sign-ups last week. He will receive 200 grains of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English Sing Button meeting. Congratulations to Ace Fletcher. He will receive 100 grains of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of English Sing Button meeting for second place. Congratulations to Ozota Khaled Arseni. 50 grain in Bitcoin will be paid to him live during this meeting for third place. As you know, he didn't get that. We will show the whole TBC community the live transfer of Bitcoin to the Bitcoin wallet they will provide us using the Bitref website before and after. Just a note here too, guys. If you're in the winning numbers, always pays to get in touch with Mbae. Okay? On Facebook. Mbae Derek is on Facebook. Pays to get hold of him so that you know what needs to be done because he will guide you through. Okay? That, yeah, please take note, because you could be one of them next week or the week after. Um, Please carefully provide us a fully functional Bitcoin wallet address that is in their possession. There is zero room for a mistake in the size of a Bitcoin transfer. So be 100% sure that you all are giving us a correct Bitcoin address. We will use the grain of gold calculator to determine how much in grain is right now in USD as in the equivalent amount to them in Bitcoin. Now, as analysed the results of this Bitcoin contest, I found that the TBC members in Uganda led the whole TBC community in growth with 27 contestants and 208 paid sign-ups last week. 31 countries had 297 contestants last week out of a full-timer database which has 1,976 members in it. That is very few members that are full-timers. How many members do we have in TBC to date? Yes, you're going to do the number crunching. And our merchants are at 775 now. Okay. And of course, we're still looking for some button hosts to cover other languages. And you know what it takes to become a full-timer. 2 active paid referrals, completed profile with pictures or photo, and attend or viewed a recent send button meeting. And you're it. Well, you know, I've just finished talking about that. And as usual, we encourage all our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect the Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the requests come in, and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. It is time to press that redeem button in the cookie rewards area of Kringle Cash back office. We are at the end of May. 2 days remaining in the end of this redemption period. 2 days remaining for New Zealand. Okay? We are on the 29th. It'll be the 30th tomorrow, then the 31st. There are 2 days left for us Kiwis. That will be the last Cookie Rewards redemption period. After that, everyone will earn immediate Kringle rewards. Wow. So, see this link here. We all know this about the Cookie Rewards, the promotion 2019 promo explained in detail. That carries on because we haven't hit the end of 2019 yet. And then there's those who haven't migrated yet. They need to migrate ASAP if they want to continue in TBC, because they will lose everything if they don't. Look like these are all the totals. Yeah, for each week, looks like it. Awesome. So you have the running totals at the bottom of the page. So we have some ups and downs if we're looking at the chart, the gross chart. Isn't it interesting that Riesling personally signed up more new members last week than the bottom 22 countries combined, with 118 paid sign-ups in just 1 week from the efforts of just one man. Yes. Imagine if each country had a TBC member like Rise Link. What would our numbers look like if that was the case? We have 1,976 full-timers in the database. What if all of them treated TBC like a full-time job each week and focused on earning Bitcoin bounties? Why aren't all of them putting in a full-time effort? I think we have clearly proven that everyone could learn how to sign up 10 new members per day. Belief or the lack of belief may be the reason many are not treating TBC like a full-time job. Just ask Ace Fletcher how well this job pays. In just about 2 months, he has built a $4,000 a month passive residual income, and this week he signed up 83 new members, all of which are merchants. No experience or college degree is required to do this job. Just a big enough heart to share the TBC message and, of course, the gift. Okay? Now, going here. This is in the blog today. Titiro, look. This is this week's. And this is Wednesday, 3 days. And we see again the guy leading the competition is Raz Ling from Uganda. 41 sign-ups so far. And he's got another, how many more days? 4? Another 4 more days to go. And things are looking hot. And of course, right behind him is Sagan, 34, from Nigeria. You know, they're within reach of one another. And of course, Adrian Murray from Papua New Guinea with 20. Elite Services from Ivory Coast with 20. Sarah James, Uganda, 17. And of course, Ace Fletcher back in it again with 10. And because we have Matilda, 9, and Zaheen, 7, and Marianne Murphy back again with 7. So, 187 entries already. That's pushing it, guys. That is really pushing it. So this guy up here, be interested to see where these guys here on the first page are going to end up at the end of the week. So, let's go to something else. Right. 3-way communication builds trust while groups destroy confidence. Third-party calling and edification is you, expert, your prospects, trust between your expert and your prospects via edification. Okay? Edification, successful, knowledgeable, helpful, fun. Trust via friendship. Now, I put this up because, I'm looking at the new recruits. All these new recruits that have come on board. What happens with our new recruits? And I thought this would be a great article to read tonight. So before I get started with the current topic of this blog post, I want to briefly clarify our TBC offer at this time. We are building a new financial system that is private for members only. From the ground up and within our abundance-based concept, all of our members will become wealthy as either millionaires or billionaires. Our offer is simply this. For $110, any new member will ultimately become millionaires and billionaires, and the TBC Kringle coins will become fully liquid and 100% spendable once we have matured into a fully developed TBC Kringle economy that is global. Where else can you turn 110 US dollars into millionaire or billionaire status over the next 1 to 2 years? Now, I want to address the subject of how powerful three-way communication is, having made that important clarification. Also, I will explain the dangers of building groups. TBC prospects and new members face a mind-blowing paradigm shift when they examine our TBC offer. First, we present a gift of over $2,000 in our somewhat new digital money. That by itself is mind-blowing, and to test its validity, new members want to immediately spend it before they have taken the needed time to understand our money and the new financial system we are rolling out over the next couple of years. Redeemable cookies as the initial gift stopped them from following through on the desire to immediately spend their gift and allows our community the opportunity to take the time needed to fully explain our fantastic offer to these new members. But are we dropping the ball at this critical junction? Many of those actively recruiting within the TBC community haven't fully grasped what our TBC offer is, and in many cases have superimposed a distorted version of the TBC offer based on what they think or understand it to be onto their prospects and new recruits. And the result can be discouraging for both the prospect, recruit, and the sponsor. Three-way communication is by far the best way to straighten out the situation. We want all of our new members to be excited and not left with a feeling of discouragement. An excited member is a member ready to learn and do our system that leads to success. Three-way communication is a time-tested and proven strategy which leads to positive results and income that has been used in a variety of business opportunities worldwide. Let's go over the three parties and the diagram above in the poster. It starts with you. Let's say you. Let's say you have not made much money yet in TBC. Now let's look at the TBC expert in the diagram. For best results of the TBC expert should have a firm grasp on what our real TBC offer is all about and possess in-depth knowledge that regard. But knowledge about TBC is not the most critical thing to have as a TBC expert. Cash flow is the most important thing. The experience gained in achieving regular cash flow is really what sets a TBC expert apart from those that just think they are TBC experts. Make sure you have teamed up with a fully qualified TBC expert before you start three-way communication with your prospects and new recruits. A great place to find a TBC expert is among our active broadcasters. Interview a few of them and select one of them to be your partner, your personal TBC expert. Some of them even offer cash flow coaching services. Your prospects will already have a certain degree of trust with you. They are your connection. Many of your prospects will gladly accept our wonderful gift of cookies from you. Make your best effort to get them signed up and get the gift into their hands. Following our updated scripts can lead to great success in gift giving. You can see the updated prospect scripts here on this link. As soon as it is possible, introduce your new recruit to your TBC expert and edify your TBC expert, meaning that you'd say that you trust and believe in your TBC expert because they are a successful and helpful member of TBC in a three-way communication. Decide ahead of time with your TBC expert which medium you will use to conduct a three-way communication. It can be three-way calling on your phone, or it can be the three of you on a private video meeting, or whatever. That includes things like Zoom as well. Today, we have so many choices available to us as we communicate globally when it comes to mediums of communication. Excuse me. Match up the best times of day to have these three ways. Naturally, these three ways can fill up a TBC expert schedule. So don't expect more than 5 minutes in this three way when you do them. The TBC expert will ask the new recruit a question or two to get them talking about themselves and then briefly explain our TBC offer as I did above. And then the TBC expert to edify you to your new recruit by saying they believe in you and expect you to become very successful in TBC and that we will follow a proven system that works. The TBC expert will then ask the new recruit if they will commit to following our proven system by following your lead. If your new recruit has not found that they respect you, then by the time your TBC expert has edified you in front of them, they will have gained a greater respect for you. Some call this the edification game, but it is not a game. This is serious business we are doing here, and we want your new recruit to respect you enough to follow you in our TBC system. Now that's how a three-way works, the proper way. Multiple three ways with the same new recruit is okay and encouraged to make that new recruit a solid member of our TBC community. You'll find that as you do these three ways over and over again, that you will pick up on the buzzwords that work and load people up into action, and you will need to do less and less three ways with your TBC expert once you get the hang of it on your own and you have a steady cash flow coming in, and it is the proof you know what you are doing. I've made huge incomes doing three ways in other ventures. Now let's talk about the danger of setting up a group of any kind. One of two things are likely to happen in any group you set up. Either trolls or misguided members will poison your team in it and create a bunch of time-wasting drama and grief. Or, due to a lack of activity in the group, your team will start to conclude that nothing is really happening in TBC and lose interest in pursuing it. Both are terrible outcomes. I have dedicated a number of posts within this blog to address the harm trolls can bring into our community through Facebook. I suggest you look those up. But WhatsApp and Telegram groups such as well as Messenger chat groups can be just as bad. It is almost impossible to train enough watchdogs to protect an active group around the clock. Any social media admin of a group is bound to have these kind of troubles. So consider this a fair warning. The worst thing that happens is when the admin themselves are a TBC troll. Well, they better watch out. Fury builds up and karma will have her way. Train your team to just avoid most of these groups altogether and you will enjoy some peace of mind. Gathering people in person in meetings can also be dangerous if you don't know how to manage it properly. I've seen more than one leader fall from grace when they failed to put in the safeguards needed for meeting. So, lead by example, be the highest cash flow earner in TBC. So, that is an excellent piece, an excellent article, to study and read and make sure you follow, you know, everything that's in there. And you should not have as many problems as a lot of people do have these days. So, it's a timely reminder, to many out there who have been in TBC for a little while at least, and for all new in TBC. So, I've come to the end of our broadcast for tonight, people. Pano, and it's a great platform being, a broadcaster. At first you think there are many things you think about, and there's many obstacles that you put up in front of yourself before you even start. Now, go into broadcasting with a clear mind and that you want to do, you want to be a broadcaster and you want to be like everybody else. Although, I just say, be yourself, really. It's just about you, what you can bring to the table, what you can share with other people who look up to you and are looking for maybe answers or direction. Can be many of those different types of things. So that's food for thought, people. And we're heading into June. New redemption period. And my challenge to everybody, my widow to you all, is be a broadcaster. Become a broadcaster. Don't put all those jitterbars in front of you. Move those out of sight and you'll be right. All you need is a helping hand to help you through your broadcast. There are many teachers, that can show you the ropes. There are many you can learn from. Just be brave and just get up and do it. To be surprised how interested you'll become in being that broadcaster. And, how much joy you bring to libraries by what you have to say. So, that time again, Pano, all good things must come to an end. We have another night tomorrow night and another night after that. But you know, take everything on board for what it's worth. Go out and give the gift and create or create and encourage fast duplication. That's always the case. So that's me from Aotearoa tonight, beaming out of Aotearoa actually now. And I'd like to thank Sister Carol, Brother George, and my moderator Key, and those watching, but haven't signed in. And it's got, you know, I welcome anybody that wants to listen. I couldn't care less, even if it was only one person listening. Hey, that person will get all the information. So, noho ora mai koutou, e tēnei pō. And hope it's a brighter day tomorrow. We had the sun today, but chilly tonight, but I'm not expecting rain tomorrow, please. Please God, no rain tomorrow. Let's have the sun again. So go out, enjoy yourselves tonight with what hours you have left in New Zealand. And yes, pomare and peace to you all. Thank you.